BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. I want to start this show off before we even get into the topic to say that we have an individual in our community whose wife is sick at this point. She has cancer, and we want to give all of our love and our appreciation, and we want to hope that the Most High smiles down upon them and their family. Shout out to James S. to them and their family, and hope that they don't even need a miracle in order for this to pass, and that she gets the appropriate medical attention. I believe she is currently, and we just want to hope her to wish well. I got off the live last night because I wasn't prepared to start thinking about that, and it made me feel bad to know that somebody in my family, in our community, was dealing with something so terrible. So that's why I got off the live last night. That's why I had to go, because I was gonna lose it. I wasn't prepared to deal with that at the moment. With that being said, I love y'all. I really do. Like, you don't understand. Y'all people pull up every day. Y'all talk to me. Y'all hang out with me. I spend more time with you guys than I spend with anyone. Usually, I'm just, if you look at what how productive I was yesterday, we dropped 3 videos yesterday, and I did 2 articles yesterday, and today we're gonna try to double those. Also, I don't know if we're gonna double it today because there's an event that Until Freedom is having down in Harlem. I might go pull up to. They have like a pop-up shop or something. I might go pull up to that. I'm not 100% sure. But that's why I had to get off the live last night, because I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I care about people, and whatever I don't want to. It's hard to do this show when I'm thinking about something like that. It's just extremely difficult for me to be able to. I don't pretend to be people that I'm not. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I say something, that's what it is. With that being said, we're gonna start the show. I love all of y'all. I hope she can get all of the. And I was preparing for this to make sure that I could do this morning. I'm hoping that she has I'm pretty sure that the doctors are fine. The doctors are going to do their job, and they're going to do their best. It's also hope that the Most High smiles down on her for this particular thing, and she'll recover well. She's in our wishes, at least. Could we throw up some prayers, and could we so that's how I'm feeling this morning. y'all come into the chat and y'all talk about the bad things or the negative things that's affecting you guys, and you know, and I know that you're not a troll, and I know that this is the thing that's going on. Like, that really affects me. You feel me? So we're gonna try to get the show going. I wanted to speak on that, but it's hard and it's difficult for me to do the show when I know that there's people out there that I care about that's hurting. I don't know how nobody else feel. With all that being said, let's turn the lights on. Boom. I forgot to brush my beard. How's everybody doing this morning? I don't believe there was any drops yesterday, so I don't have to read none off. Positive vibes equal positive thoughts. Alright, so this morning we want to have a conversation. So this morning we want to have a conversation about the Eminem So this morning we want to have a conversation about the Eminem Snoop Dogg situation. For everybody that don't know, this Eminem Snoop Dogg thing has been brewing for a couple of years now. I think that people aren't really apprised of the situation. But basically, this is a old, I'm not going to call it a beef, but I'm saying this was a we forgot to do roll call. Let's do roll call. What's up, DSTN? How you doing? This ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. How you doing this morning, my brother? What up, the business? What up, Albatrox? Like, what are you named after? A robot? Shout out to you. What up, Tiandre Willis Senior, Young Earl? How you doing this morning? Positive thoughts cause some positive things to happen. That's a fact. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing? Who else we got up in here? Susan Bortz Padell. Who else we got up in here? That's it. Let me get this shit stabilized. You got a part of me. Right? I'm gonna try to improve. What up, Watts Games? So we want to have this Snoop Dogg Eminem conversation, and I'm gonna tell you where it stems from. And I wasn't there, so a lot of this, what I'm about to say, is quite possibly just my own understanding, because I've been around rappers and I've been around the rap game, and I understand how competitive it is. I think that people that don't rap don't really understand how competitive rap is. I think that people who don't I think a lot of people think rap is just a guy getting on a mic and saying some things, and they don't understand how personal rap is. Rap is an extremely personal thing. What up, Brooklyn Born? Rap is an extremely personal thing. A lot of people take rap extremely personal. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I can understand why a lot of people don't get why some of these beefs emanate from words. People are saying, well, that person just said a thing, why they mad? But no, this is a real thing. All right, so I'm gonna explain to y'all where this beef actually came from. A lot of people don't know this, but Eminem, before he actually dropped an album, he was already signed to Death Row. Okay, so this is how it used to be done back in the 90s. Or not Death Row. I don't know if it was Death Row or Aftermath, which one. He was already with Dr. Dre. I'm gonna explain to you how this was done in the 90s, and a lot of people don't get this. But in the 90s, what they would do was they would find an artist that was good. They would sign said artist. They would sign said artist, and then they would sit said artist on the shelf. And while said artist sat on the shelf, said artist produced music and wrote lyrics for other people. This is not just a 90s thing. This was come all the way back from the 80s. This was just the way that rap was done for a long time. You'll be surprised who Master Ace probably written for. You'll be surprised, like a lot of people don't know, that Big Daddy Kane actually wrote Biz Markie's verses. He was a Biz Markie writer. A lot of people don't know that. So this is just the way that it was done. You understand what I'm saying? You had a person who had a marketable personality or had a marketable image, and then you got somebody else and they helped them with the lyrics. That's just the way it was done. So a lot of people don't know this, but the way that NWA had worked ever since their inception was there was a beat, Dre got a beat, boom. Everybody wrote a verse, boom. Best verse gets put on the beat, boom. That's the way it was done. If you notice, after Ice Cube left NWA, all of their political conversations stopped. Real quick, y'all do know that before Ice Cube left NWA, they were a political force, right? Like they like the F the police thing wasn't just about F the police, just kill the police. It was like in, I don't think all police are bad, so I'm not bringing that song up in order to disrespect any police officers. I just want to point out something. They didn't make that song because it was, you know, a situation actually happened where they were being treated a certain way for being black. They walked in the studio and then wrote that song. Just for everybody that don't know and anybody that did not see the actual movie Straight Outta Compton. That's a real thing that actually happened. Now, hold on. After Ice Cube left, they became less political and they became more just overtly gangster. If you listen to the 100 Miles and Running album, they tried. They tried to make political points kind of in the 100 Miles and Running, but their voice left. Ice Cube was their voice. That's another reason why I don't really care for Dirk's calling himself the voice of the streets thing, because I don't know, maybe I need to listen to more Dirk music, so let me be quiet. But Ice Cube left, their political voice left. NWA was banned from they was on the FBI watch list. You think they was on the FBI watch list because they was talking about let's kill black people? Hold on, let's stop everything. You think in the 80s, in the late 80s, early 90s, a black hip hop group would get on the FBI's watch list because they're talking about killing other blacks? Just think about that for a moment. Anyway, they was on the FBI watch list. Anyway, I say all that to say this. When Eminem, Snoop Dogg, when Eminem popped up, Snoop Dogg was already there. Snoop Dogg helped write on some of that Chronic album. I think I'm talking about the Chronic 2. Well, Snoop Dogg helped write on the Chronic 1. Anyway, Eminem helped write on the Chronic 2. Wherever their beef come from, it comes from there. Whatever dislike they have for one another, it comes from there. Now, we're not going to go into that, but I'm telling you, I'm telling you, whatever issue they have, it comes from there. That's where it comes from. For everybody that don't know, I believe Eminem wrote on the Chronic 2. I don't know if they gave him credits. I don't know. But I believe he wrote on the Chronic 2. That's one of the main reasons why. Remember Eminem had that jump off with Dre? I forgot what song it was. I forgot DSC says he might be the voice of his streets. That's a fact. But come on, not the voice of the streets. Let's get a better rapper and call him that. You understand? That's all I'm saying. I'm not even trying to diss Dirk. I'm just saying, can we get a better rapper? If we're gonna call somebody the voice of the streets, can we get a better rapper? That's all I'm saying. I don't even think Dirk is a good rapper.